Shayna, thank you. And this is a story you'll only see on 15 News. For the first time, Victim Witness Services and Emergency Management share how they help students, staff, and families immediately after that deadly shooting. WMTV's Cameron Kelly brings us inside the school where the agencies talked about the importance of crisis work.
The healing in the community starts when the threat stops.
Days after a deadly school shooting, Deputy Director of Victim Witness Services, Julie Foley, says her team stepped up in a time of crisis.
We have all these community members that are suffering, and we need to take care of them.
Foley believes the healing techniques are just as important as the tactical ones.
28 and a half years later, it is like the greatest honor that when people are suffering, that you can lighten their load. Even a little.
Another agency involved, Emergency Management, which meets with private and public schools about safety concerns every quarter.
Our goal is that we would use this same terminology countywide, whether it's a business, a school, something happening at a church, so that everyone knows, what does that mean when someone announces secure?
These skills came into play when students followed directions from administration to get to the reunification center.
Having our school families and the community and our responders understand that it isn't as fast as we want it to be, but there's reasons for that.
While kids waited, the Victim Witness Services provided basic needs.
Food and water and Kleenex and blankets for those who are a little chilly in the church, and just meeting those basic things.
The director of advancement thinks the process went smoothly.
It took us 3 hours to reunify every single one of our students who went from the school, from the evacuation site to Dean Clinic. That is a phenomenal thing. We were done by 5:30.
In the moments of uncertainty and stress, she says she gained strength by leaning on her faith.
My greatest honor was that I had the opportunity to pray for our families. And it has sustained me.
Reporting in Madison.
Those prayers were what helped sustain them in what was truly the most horrific 3 hours of their lives.
Cameron Kelly, WMTV, 15 News.
Now, since Wednesday, students and staff have returned to the building to collect belongings they left behind. There's also a memorial on the sidewalk in front of the school for the teacher and the student who were killed in that shooting. Tonight, UW Health told us 2 students are still in critical condition, but they are stable.